Hello and welcome after a break. After a break, yes, we were not there, and I can see a lot of messages already. Hello and welcome to Rev Sports, and we are back with the WPL show. Extremely sorry, Snehashish, Naman, and I wanted to join on the rest of the matches as well, but we were having a 3 day conclave with 40 odd athletes, almost close to 30 sessions. It was a huge conclave, did not get the time, was not it was completely exhausted end of the day, so could not come live. But yes, we are back, and we are back when the Mumbai leg starts. Snehashish and Naman will join. In fact, Naman today will be joining from the stadium. He's in Mumbai, Brabant Stadium. We are back, Mumbai, back to back matches. We had seen Delhi had back to back matches, but Mumbai has back to back matches today and tomorrow against GG today and RCB tomorrow. The first thing is, of course, you guys already know that the three teams that have qualified for the playoffs are DC, GG, and Mumbai. So are these two matches, Gujarat Giants versus Mumbai Indians and RCB versus Mumbai Indians, completely dead rubbers? Actually, no. Because important to understand this equation that GG and MI. Hi, Snehashish. Welcome
Hi.
back. Welcome. So if let's talk about the points table. I was just explaining, Snehashish, to our viewers that
Mm.
these two matches might seem like dead rubbers, but they're actually not dead rubbers
No.
because DC is on 10 points with plus 0.396 run rate. GG
Yes.
is on 8 points with plus 0.334, so they can go up to 10 points.
Yes.
And MI has 2 games left and they are still on 8 points. So MI ideally can go up to 12 points, which
Yes.
basically means right now in the next 2 days, we will get the eliminator and one of the teams for the finals. Um,
Yes.
to set the context, uh, home leg hasn't been great, right, for any of the teams. RCB was eliminated almost at the end of their, yes, not officially, but almost eliminated at the end of their home stretch. UP eliminated after their home stretch. MI can't be eliminated, but what can happen
Mm.
is, um, if MI continues the legacy that has been going on in this WPL in the home leg stretch, it could be DC versus MI in the eliminator,
Yes.
and if you're, it could also be GG versus DC and MI qualifies. Important
Yes.
matches.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I think as you mentioned that top three. We all know the top three teams that have qualified for the playoffs. That is done and dusted. There is nothing. No scenario is possible for whether for RCB or maybe UP Warriors. But for these three teams, as you mentioned, that these two matches, two last group matches, are not that much of important in terms of result, but for themselves only, for those three teams only, whether they are finishing at the last of the group stage, who will be the first team, who will be the second, and who will be the third team. I think for that scenario, it is very important. And for any team, I think they will like to to be in that top spot, because then you have to play only one match, the final. You don't have to play that eliminator, so you get that extra rest. So that extra rate can be beneficial, or maybe or might not, that only time will tell. But overall, as a team, I think every team will want that, okay, the group stage is done, and if we manage to be at the top spot by the end of the group stage, I will play at the final directly. So I think, I think that is why these matches are very important. And as you mentioned, in form, Gujarat Giants are in a great form, winning. They have won their last back to back three matches. So they will look to open their account. So they will look to open their account against Mumbai this time around, because an informed Gujarat looking very dangerous side right now. Because the main problem with Gujarat has been, even in this season, before this phase, like the consistency, they were not consistent enough. But now I think with that consistency, with them, they will look to open their account this time around in Mumbai today.
Absolutely. But the other part, when you talk about Gujarat Giants, I do think that, yes, they're looking dangerous, but they're probably looking dangerous because other teams are also not consistent enough.
Yes.
Because you know what? If you see in the wins, uh, Gujarat Giant has been extremely dependent on Beth Mooney. Even though it might seem like Ashley Gardner and Deandra Doughton,
Mhm.
Hurley and Deol have played their own part, but it has been very, very dependent on Beth Mooney. We have Naman Suri from the venue. First of all, tell us, Naman, about the whole atmosphere there, because MI is playing their first home game.
Hello. Hi, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So the crowd is very ecstatic. Everyone is rushing in. When I came here, everyone was in blue, wearing Mumbai Indians jersey, and they were all very happy, very ecstatic to go inside, cheer for their team. And yeah, I mean, I think the toss has already happened, and yeah, everyone is right now eating this pista kulfi ice cream here, right in front of my gate. And after that, they will all be heading inside. Few people I spoke to, some families are fighting amongst each other. Who is going to win? Some is a dad is supporting Gujarat Giants, the son is supporting Mumbai Indians. So that's the banter that is going on. Then I found a couple of people who are just supporting Mumbai Indians, just want to come on the camera. So they came with some placards and with suggesting that they want to be on camera. And yeah, I mean, it's very wonderful to see that a lot of people have come in despite the first season. It was free entry, I think, in this exact stadium. Now it's uh, priced at somewhere around 200 to 400, but yet the people are coming in, they are stocking in, and they're very happy to support the team here. Despite the match yesterday, they're not tired of cricket at all. They want to watch every bit of it.
Absolutely. But Naman, obviously, Gujarat has won the toss and they have decided to field first. Nothing surprising at all. Let's see is the pitch report. A hard surface made of red soil. There will be good carry. There's little grass covering on the wicket, hence the seamers will get some help. Looks like a good batting surface. A score of 180 to 200 is achievable on this wicket. 58-meter and 52-meter square boundaries, 68-meter down the ground, says Mithali Raj in the pitch report. Before I go back to you guys, I will just announce the team because I don't see much of a change in the team. Mumbai Indians will be batting first because Gujarat has won the toss and decided to bowl first. Mumbai has Haley Matthews, Yastika Bhatia, Natsi Verbrand, Harmanpreet Kaur, Amelia Kerr, Sajivan Sajana, G. Kamalini, Amanjot Kaur, Sangskriti Gupta, Shabnam Ismail, and Parunika Sisodia. Gujarat Giants, too, I don't think have changed their playing 11. They have Beth Mooney, Harleen Deol, Ashley Gardner, Dayalan Hemalata, Deandra Doughton, Kashvi Gautam, Phoebe Litchfield, Bharti Fulmali, Tanuja Kanwar, Meghna Singh, and Priya Mishra. So both the teams obviously going in with what they feel is their best playing 11. But Naman, getting coming to you, what do you see? Just if you can set up this match for me, because both the teams are coming from victories, right? So just set up this match. Where is this going, and what do you think is the significance of this match?
I mean, a lot of significance in this match itself. It's a match for a top spot because Mumbai, even though they lose today, they have a chance against RCB to redeem themselves, and I feel they can still go top. I'm not sure top, but yeah, today's match will at least help Gujarat Giants go top of the table, displace
Depends
Delhi
on the
Capitals if they
NRI.
win.
No, no.
Yes,
So
yes,
if today Gujarat wins and tomorrow MI wins, then all three teams end up with 10 points.
10
So then the
points. Yeah,
NRI matters, and Delhi has a good MRR plus point.
but
In fact, Delhi right now has the best NRR. So Gujarat and MI both have to not only win but have to win well.
well, but yes, definitely. I mean, the way the match is starting, I mean, starting to go. It's all seem like they want to get that top spot. Every one of them. Yes, you said right. The pitch is batting friendly, but yes, like the norm has been in this WPL, everyone is chasing. This ground is also a chasing juggernaut because I think 7 out of 11 matches the team chasing has won this on this ground. So everyone who won the toss will opt to chase. And yes, Mumbai Indians. I think there's one change in Mumbai lineup, and I mean they are looking to the opening pair. I think they will still change up there. Yastika Bhatia might come back, or they might stick to Amelia Kerr. But yes, both teams will be looking to win, and it's going to be another high octane game here today.
Snehashish, take over with questions and
As I'm
comments.
taking over, one second. Yes, comment. Shirishji, nice to have pre and post shows back. Welcome back, Snashes and Trishadi. Yes, welcome back. Even me and Trishadi both. Even I will say Naman also. We are missing the show, but as the conclave was one, it was very difficult for us to get the time and doing the show. But we are also happy to get back, and hopefully you know last few matches are going to be very interesting for all of us. Nivyan, missed you guys in the past few days. Okay, thank you. We also Rupali Bhatia. Hi guys, missed you too a lot. Okay, thank you. Rupali Bhatia. Trishaji, you wanted GG to win against DC, which they did, but now as things stand on table, OT on doesn't.
Doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem
Uh,
like
oh, it
OT.
doesn't seems that DC will go directly to the finals. Tushadi, the scenario looking a bit tough, to be at the top for the DC right now, considering the current situation.
Yes, MI can topple them. So can Gujarat, depending on who wins big. But at the same time, I don't actually mind that if DC has to go through an eliminator,
Mhm.
because they are not going to play in Mumbai. If they don't have the eliminator match, then the final match is actually the first match that they will be playing in Mumbai, and it's never easy to accustom yourself in the final match. So I would say not a bad equation. And Delhi in both the seasons had actually qualified directly to the finals and lost in the final. So maybe it's actually good for them if they go through one more extra match.
Yes, absolutely. Please break that pattern in
Yes.
the third session. Yes, Rupali Bhatia. It was good to see Meg in form, but unfortunately in a losing cause. When Minu Mani was bowling so well, shouldn't she have gone instead of Jace? Shouldn't, I will ask it to Naman. Naman, you watch those match, very carefully rather than us because we are in that conclave. So Naman, can you talk about this thing that I think it is from the previous match of Delhi Capitals where Meg scored those runs, but I think Rupali mentioning that move from Meg that when Minu Mani
Hello,
could have bowled
am I audible?
instead of Jace Jonathan. Can you talk about?
You're audible, Naman.
I mean, yeah, definitely she. Yeah, definitely she could have bowled. Minumani had been in good form. She had been taking wickets. So I mean, it wouldn't have been wrong that she get the chance to bowl. It's actually dependent on the factor that the captain was very trusting in Jonathan because of how well she has been doing this tournament. Now, Minumani is a young bowler. She will gain the trust eventually if she doesn't have full trust of the captain yet. But she is a very good bowler. She could have done in I mean pretty well in that spot as well. So it depends on the trust of the captain and Jess Johansson being an international player, having more exposure to such situations. I think the captain just opted according to the situation.
Yes, absolutely.
Also,
Nivyan.
Meg and Jess Jonathan has this pair from the Australian
Mhm.
team. Jonathan has been a trusted bowler for Meg for many, many years now. So that's why I think it was very obvious that Meg would go with Jonathan. I don't think Jonathan was the problem. I did think that Shikha bowled five very good balls. Sixth ball was a massive delivery. Had that not gone for a six, yes, I understand
Mm.
Jonathan's over, but you still got 2 wickets and you were still in the game. I think Jemima's catch to dismiss Deandra Dottin actually got DC back
Yes.
in the game. But overall, I would say more than Jonathan being the problem, what I thought was, again, you can't completely blame Shikha because,
Mm.
but I think if you are a death ball bowler, all the six balls count, not those just five good balls. You have to bowl that six ball also well. So that is where I think all DC could not keep the nerves, or maybe Shikha couldn't keep the nerves and went one step back.
Yes, okay. And even commenting DC middle order, still a worry, except Shefali and Meg, everybody contributing in single digit. Tushadi, still a worry for the middle order?
Yeah, I think a huge worry because there will be one or two matches where both Meg and Shafali will fail, and once that happens, DC has been that has exactly what has gone wrong with DC in both the finals. That somehow in the final, Shafali and Meg have not stood up, and all the batters have, again, none of them have stood up, and they lost the match. So that is where I think it is quite a worry, and I would hope that players like, see, DC middle order has players like Marizane Cap and Annabelle Sutherland. For them not to perform in 7-8 matches straight, it is just bizarre. And I can only hope that DC middle order comes good when they need them, probably in the eliminator first, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. Rupali Bhatia, what will happen if Gigi wins today? What will happen to DC? I think if Gigi wins today, the first thing happen that Gigi will get that top spot, and for DC, they will lose.
Depends on the NRR, no, because
Depends on the NRR. Yes, yes. Obviously,
because
depends on the NRR. Hmm.
Fiji will go to 10. So it depends. If
Okay.
it's a close match, I think somebody has
Hmm.
written, Saurabh has written that the NRR difference between DC and GG is just 0.06. So they don't
Hmm.
need to win by big margin, I guess. No, that is not correct. Because NRR changes every match. NRR is, the difference between the difference that is taken. If it's a close game, then the
Hmm.
NRR will actually come down for GG. So they do need to
Yes.
win big to go up. It's not like just winning means NRR gets added. Winning also means that NRR will
Lower.
um, yeah.
Yes. Prince of World. Hello, Trishadi, after long, long time. Okay.
Yes.
Hello. Okay, Prince of World saying, Trishadi, you didn't come live on DC match. The DC lost. Very sad. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so can
Prince
I
of World.
explain a little on NRR? Sorry,
Yes, yes,
since
yes,
NRR is an important
yes.
factor.
Mm,
So
mm.
NRR is basically calculated by subtracting the average runs conceded per over from the average runs scored per over. So
Right?
that changes every single game. So today's scores also will be equally important for GG and MI both, for their NRR to go up or for the NRR to go down. And that is why I said that they have to win big. So
Yes,
if for example MI scores a 145 in 20, and if GG wins it in the 19th over, their NRR is not increasing. Their NRR is actually going to go down.
yes,
So yeah.
absolutely. Okay, Prince of World. Naman, for you, what do you think? Which team will make direct final spot?
I mean, it depends on the teams playing. I
Net
mean,
run.
DC is currently, yeah, then as Previously just pulled out net run rate, how important that is. So if GG wins by a massive margin today, and if Mumbai fails to recover tomorrow, because it's a successive game and it's against a tough opponent. So if they're not able to do it 2 days in a row, I mean, GG can get that top spot.
Yes. Prince of World. Tell about Snehana innings and Smriti innings. Tushadi, what are innings
Snehra,
from Snehana?
I was not surprised. We saw how she was
Mm.
batting in the domestic, and you and I have had discussions,
Yes,
Sneha, that this Sneh Rana does not look anywhere close to the Sneh Rana that we are used to seeing.
yes,
She was stepping out of the crease and hitting sixes in the domestic one-day games itself. So I was not surprised, but I loved it. Would have loved it had she stayed on a little longer. I think she would have won the game. Smriti's innings, I have to look. Yeah, I did not watch Smriti's innings. I did
yes.
get a little chance to catch up on Sneh
The
Rana's innings,
final.
but Smriti's innings,
Mm.
I have
Smriti got out early.
Smriti got out
Smriti
four
got
of
it.
four. What will I comment on her innings? I think we'll leave it.
Yes, okay, leave
Smriti is
that.
under a lot of pressure. Naman, right now, expecting her to perform is a little difficult because Smriti is that kind of a player who succumbs to pressure, right, Naman?
I mean, right now that is what is happening. She's not able to take up the pressure, soak in the pressure. Given that she lost four home games and now then the fifth game as well, and they are not able to defend their title, and that is how much they can, how far they can go. That is it. They have a one last game. I think she might want to just get that free swing, just go at it, no pressure, nothing, and we might be able to see. Given that the pitch is a very batting friendly pitch, and we might be able to see the best of Smriti Mandana tomorrow.
Yes. Okay, Prince of World asking, is there any chance for DC to make direct final? Obviously, if they
Of
somehow
course.
manage to be at the top spot at the end of the
I
group
think
stage, then obviously.
actually I'll tell you what. If MI does not win both the games, if MI wins one of the games and both the games are close games, then actually DC will be going straight
At the
up
top spot.
straight to the final.
Mm, yes. Divya, DC seems to be struggling when in pressure. I hope this time they play well in the eliminator and finals. Have a feeling Gigi will go directly to the finals. Ooh, okay, okay.
I don't know.
So
I
good.
have a feeling DC will still go directly to the finals.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Mumbai is generally a really good batting surface, right, Naman?
I think so.
Yes, it
Naman?
is. Yes, it is. It's a very good batting surface. You can, I mean, it is a defendable score if you get somewhere around 165 to 180, something like that. It is very
Hmm.
defendable. Batting first, the teams have 7 times the teams have won here chasing for. Then it depends on, I mean, how much big of a score you can get in the first innings because chasing gets easier. I think Dew might play a factor. I'm not sure about that
You.
100%, but it gets difficult. Yeah, it gets difficult bowling in the second innings.
Yep.
Yes, yes. And Tushade, Dew will be a factor here in Mumbai.
Huge factor. Huge.
Huge, huge,
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
factor. Hmm. So if
You
Dew
have to
is
score
there,
above
then
200. You actually have to
yes.
score above 200 to kind
Hmm.
of then ensure that you can defend the target, because
Okay,
otherwise Dew is a huge factor. Um, and MI just have two pacers. They are spin dependent. So that way,
okay.
I think advantage GG right now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
initially there will be a bit of swing available for the Pacers, so that is where Kashfi Gotham will be used by Gigi at her peak, I believe.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, showed up commenting in a difference between DC and GG is just 0.06, so they don't
Yeah,
need to
this
win
is
by.
the comment that I took back then.
यस यस शिवराज काले एमआई को जीतने के लिए कितना स्कोर करना होगा एमआई को जीतने के लिए कितना स्कोर करना होगा
Something
तीन
आ,
between
मैच जीतने होंगे बस.
105 to 200.
ओके शिवराज काले तुषार ड्रीम 11 टीम
Okay. I have a gut feeling MI will win today, though MI is a chasing side, but I kind of feel MI will win. So let's see what are the factors we need. Who are the players we need from MI for MI to win? Natsivar Brandt, Shabnim Ismail,
अमेलिया केर
हेली मैथ्यूज.
Harmanpreet Kaur,
हेली मैथ्यूज
um, Amanjot Kaur, because we can't take too many foreigners. No?
बिग टीम
So four. Um, one more from Mumbai for me would be, who's the spinner? Amelia Sanskriti. I think Sanskriti will
संस्कृत
pick up wickets. So yeah, five. And from Gujarat, it would be for Gujarat to lose. Beth Muni will not score, so we don't want Beth Muni in our side. We want Ashley Gardner, Kashvi Gautam.
Dehlan Hemlata.
Dale and Hemlata will not score here.
uh,
Harleen,
hmm,
three. Dottin will do something because she bowls and bats, so she'll do something in
hmm.
life. Oh, we have not taken a wicket keeper. I'll go with Yastika. Let's go with
Yes,
Yastika.
yes,
That's
absolutely.
you.
And who will be the player of the match? Shivraj Kale asking.
Uh, Natsivar Brandt.
Net Shiva Brand. Okay. Naman also thinking like that. Not Shiva Brand could be the player of the match.
Oh, he thinks
Yes,
Dayal and
definitely.
Hemlata.
No, no. No, I mean, Nat Brand has been the highest scoring when these two teams have faced each other. So Nat Brand, obviously. And there's also a point that we have been saying that Gujarat might win and DC might lose their place, but Gujarat hasn't won against Mumbai ever. They are 5-0, so it's going to be a very uphill task for them.
Exactly. Okay, Rupali Bhatia commenting, I love Meg, but she is giving preference to the Aussie players. Even Nike could have been sent earlier as his plays at fourth position. Trishadi?
Uh, Sorry, what? I love Meg, but she's giving
Uh,
preference to the Aussie players. Even Nikki could have been sent earlier as she plays at.
a number four
No,
batter.
no, I think you are getting it wrong, Rupali. I'll tell you why. Two things. One, she gives preference to the Aussie players because she's an Aussie captain. So she'll know the players better. I think that is where it comes from. Because I remember in the GG, when GG was first, in the first year, a lot of people spoke about a lot of railways players being there. And people were having a go at Mithali and Nushin. But the point is, they will know railways players much better. No, they are part of railways. So I think there's a trust factor you have to understand, and nothing against Nikki. But the thing is, you have trusted Jess Jonathan for a decade, and that person has delivered. So when in need, when you are succumbing to pressure, you want to go to someone you already know, understand, and have played with. And that is where I think Jess Jonathan came in. The other advantage that Jess Jonathan has is in the entire DC lineup, you have got to break the monotony by bringing in someone who is left-handed in the top of the order, which is what Gautam Gambhir did with Aksar Patel, if you remember, in the World Cup and even in this Champions Trophy. So that is where I think the Jess Jonathan part came in, and not really completely blaming Meg for that.
Yes, absolutely. Shivaraj Kale, which team to win today? I think Trishadi has already mentioned that she is thinking that Mumbai might win today. Okay, Rupali Bhatia, Meg and Georgia Ball both missed out on a century. Any thoughts as to who will score the first century? Trishadi and Naman, for both of you, who will score the first century? Is it coming in this season or not?
Shafali Verma.
Woo-hoo. Okay, Naman.
Shafali Verma in the finals.
I'm not sure if it comes this season, but I am backing at least Perry to break that shackle.
Okay, Shefali Verma in final. Oh my God. Okay, Divam, who do you think can Harry Brook be replaced by? Let's see. There are a lot of players available. DC can replace him easily. I think we have to go through the list. You have to go through the list. Okay, Universal Star. Hello, Trishadi and Snehashish bhai. Once again, hello. Nikhat Zarin's great words about Trishadi in the conclave are just wonderful. She shared you supported her by saying you are always a champion for us. Trishadi.
I mean, one loss does not take away what Nikhat Zareen has done for the country. And when somebody is, and I've always believed, Nehashish, I think when we talk offline, I have always said that when I went to Olympics, a lot of people and a lot of media people, were not kind to the athletes. But yes, it's disappointing. You sit there and media obviously goes early, waits till late, interviews happen, don't happen, there are deadlines, a lot of things are there. But at the end of the day, one thing you have to understand is in Paris 2024, it was Nikhat Zareen's dream that was broken,
Yes.
not mine or yours. Yes, we felt bad because she's a champion for us. We want to win medals and all that. But
Yes.
ultimately, you should support the player. And I've always believed that, see, I'm someone, I don't think that any player's legacy just goes by because that person has not won a World Cup. In the same way, I don't think if you have not won an Olympic medal means that you are a zero or something of that sort. For me, Nikhat Zareen is an exemplary sports person, will always be an inspiration to many, many generations. The player she is, she's super humble. Overall, she is a champion for me. She was a champion for me when I went to support her in Paris 2024. She is a champion for me. She will be a champion for me. Good wishes for her for the future. And see, the point is, it's extremely humble of her. Nobody really asked her to mention this, but yeah, I mean,
Yes, absolutely, and she is a champion. I absolutely agree
Yeah,
with Trishadi. We all know, we both know, our team knows how good, Nikhar Zarin has been, and she is, and hopefully many more good things are waiting for her, and for us also as a fan. So let's
yeah.
see. Okay, last two comments we will take and before wrapping the show. I feel sad for Dayal and Himlata. Just as you supported Nikhar Zarin, do you think anyone would support her now in the team after her consecutive failures? Some motivational words are enough for any player. How
True.
crucial this phase? Mm.
Yeah, it's an extremely important phase. I think I have always said this, that as a fan, I there have been a number of times when people whom I follow or get inspired by, I have probably not wished them, Naman, I think you should go. Just give the predictions and go because the match is starting. Then we can continue for 5 7 minutes. Your prediction first. Then I'll
I
take this
mean,
up.
Mumbai has been dominant against Gujarat Giants, so I do not expect anything else other than Mumbai dominating here again. But I would love to see a fight from Gujarat Giants, so it becomes more interesting in the table, more spicier the table, more fun it is, and more people will start watching the BPL. And yeah, so hoping for Mumbai wins.
Thank you so much, Raman. Please do join us for
Thank
the
you.
post show, and
Yes.
hopefully for good news, with good news for DC fans, because we certainly have a lot of DC fans in our viewers. Thank you again,
Uh,
Naman.
yes.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Enjoy. Mm.
Yeah. So, getting back to this question, Snehashish, I think
Mm.
if you are a fan, your work or your cheer actually starts when the player is not in form. So,
Yes.
not only the team, I think it also is on a lot of. I understand, every time Hemlata fails, it's something that you remember. You and I had a chat during the domestic match that she has so
Mm.
much potential. She's so good in domestics. It irritates me. It annoys me that that potential is not converted when she's
Exactly.
getting that many chances. But at the end of the day, it's fine. I think Gigi now with the qualification has at least 2 3 matches to go. So I think somebody needs to go up and say it's okay. I think Savita Punya had said this very well, that a tournament in the group level is a completely separate tournament, and then it becomes completely separate in your knockout game. So I think this is knockout now, and
Yes.
GG, not today's
Absolutely.
match, but the next 2 matches will be eventually knockout matches, and this is where somebody has to just go and pat on her back and say, "Look, potential की कमी तो है नहीं, तो अभी सब कुछ भूल जाओ और फाड़ के खेलो. नेक्स्ट ईयर क्या होगा, पिछले मैच में क्या हुआ,
सही बात.
भूल जाओ मैचेस. जस्ट गो एंड डू योर बेस्ट." या
सही बात. Okay, Universal Star, you both are helpful and positive. Keep supporting women's cricket forever. Thank you. Thank you
या
so much. Okay, Universal Star. Hope we have a wonderful match today. Thanks for your support to me once. Okay, bye. Nivya N, why is Jamie not playing to her potential?
I think too many changes to her batting order.
Mm.
I think she's not 100% sure what is her role in the team. Anchor करना चाहिए कि हर बॉल पे मारना चाहिए कि प्लेस करके रन लेना चाहिए. That is not clear in her head, and I think the same thing is happening to Phoebe Litchfield.
Yes.
Both are going through the same issue, that they don't know exactly what is expected from them, and that is where both the captains, Ashley Gardner, Meg Lanning, the coaches, have very very important roles to play. Both Michael Klinger and Jonathan Betty. I'm getting the name right, Snehashish?
हाँ, Jonathan Betty. Jonathan Betty.
गाइज मैं पहले
Yes.
से एक चीज क्लियर करके रखती हूँ, नेम्स का बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. मैं इन लोगों का नाम भी कभी कभी भूल जाती हूँ, खुद का नाम भी कभी कभी भूल जाती हूँ. मुझे थोड़ा नाम नाम का दिक्कत तो है.
हाँ, हम
सो
हम हम
फॉरगिव
लोग
मी.
अभी हम लोग अभी यूज टू हो गए. हम लोग फोन करके टीचर बोलते हैं तुम्हारा नाम क्या था, क्या हम लोग बोलते मेरा नाम ये है, आप बोलो क्या करना है, जल्दी बोलो क्या करना है.
Exactly. So that happens. So as I was saying, I think both the coaches, the support staff, everyone needs to just clearly state that this is what is expected from you, to both Jemmy and Litchfield, because both, mind you, Snehashish will be very important in the knockout games for their respective teams.
Yes, yes, absolutely, and the position where they bats, it's a very crucial position where they bats, and to score, important runs and to score that total while you're batting first, or maybe to chase down a big total. For anyone, for a batter like Jamie Marzo, or maybe as you mentioned Phoebe Litchfield, they will be very very crucial for their respective teams. So hopefully, I think first of all, obviously they are not, they're getting changed according to their batting position, and obviously I think they are trying also, I think, too hard. I think they're not focusing on the basic things. I think if they are enough talented, they are enough potential to just focus on the basic things, and they are good enough to come up with good performance. So I think big two games coming for both the teams, and obviously individual perspective also, and hopefully they will do well. Okay, Ayush commenting, India won under World Cup Women's and Men's Champions Trophy. Can senior women step up this time around? Let's see, finger crossed. Finger crossed. Let's see.
I think we are one of the favorites because this is in Indian soil, in your own backyard.
Yes.
Wouldn't they have already spoken to her about it? Yes, but maybe she needs a little more reminding because as I'm saying, the batting order going up and down is very difficult for players to handle. And I think I completely agree with Snehashish. Both of them are trying very hard. Did not understand why Phoebe needed to hit that ball when
Hmm.
Deandra Doughton had already done the work. All she needed to do was be there with,
Hmm.
Hurling there, be there
Helen.
with Hurling and just finish the game. That shot was absolutely not needed, especially because Litchfield must have played Jonathan n number of times. She knew that
Hmm.
that is the ball that she was going to bowl. So I think both are trying to hit their way out in form, which is not the best way I feel, especially because I don't think both of their games are suited to that. So Jemmy is more like, taking the singles, doubles, getting set, and then she takes her strike rate above 100, Litchfield also has her own shots against spinners, the reverse sweep and all that. So I think both of them need to play to their strengths and not try to hit their way out.
Yes. Okay, last few comments. Ayush, I know women's team had to work really hard on fielding and batting. They are not as per with Australia and England. I think the fielding is an obviously is a part that you need to work.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
fitness. I think fielding, fitness, mindset, these three things
Mm.
need a lot of work. It's important how are we approaching from um, World Cup to World Cup, because I don't see that World Cup to World Cup approach yet. Because had we seen that, I would think that after the T20 World Cup there would have been some harsh calls taken, but that was not taken. And again, one World Cup is coming, so now you can't take any harsh calls. When
Yes.
that World Cup is over, there is a T20 World Cup coming, so we are not playing to the World Cup cycle. And I think if you are not playing to the World Cup cycle, you are kind of going towards a little
Backward.
negative. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Ayush, are you saying Rohit in red ball format? I don't think it should be. Everyone shouldn't mix formats, red or white ball. It is important. I think we are no one to talk about what it should or what it should not be. I think it's up to Rohit Sharma. It's a good time for him that he has won that Champions Trophy last night. Let's
Yeah.
see. I think he will be there around with the red ball at least for the England series. Let's see how he does there, and hopefully after that, I think we can have the clear picture. Okay. Universal Star, please interview Pratika Rawal. I am her huge fan. Okay, we'll try. We'll try our best if we get to manage. We'll try. Okay, all the comments are done. Thank you, Tushadi. Thank you, everyone who joins us. And obviously, Naman was also there. And we all three will be back for the post match live. It's a very important match, as Tushadi mentioned earlier at the start of the show. That, okay, as we all know, that all three teams are sorted and done and dusted. But still, who will be at the top? Who will finish at the second and third spot at the end of the group stage? That will be determined in these last two matches. So many small things are at stakes, and all three teams will keep an eye all this on these two matches, especially DC, because they don't have any game in these 2 days. They will keep an eye all these two matches. So thank you everyone for joining. Let's meet at the post match. Till then, enjoy the match and let's meet at the post match. Thank you. Thank you.